Hey guys, Red Mysterio here. Started this feature last week, Ask Mysterio, where you send in questions to the Anfield Road Wolves. I don't know the questions, and I have to read them live. It went all right. People seem to like it. I didn't get arrested. My mum thinks I'm a dirty bastard, but you know what I mean. Swings and roundabouts. So this will go out on ARW Now, which is the YouTube channel. So get over there, subscribe. Give us a thumbs up and have a look at everything else we've got. So the questions have just been sent through to me. I don't know them, so let's have a bash and see what happens. Okay, so question 1 is at My Way or the Highway. Asks, have I ever thought about being a stripper? Did he pay by the pound? If he pay by the pound, I'll jack my job in now and get a new job straight away. But there's not many people who want to see me with nothing on me, seriously. Like, Greenpeace would get pissed off with the constant phone calls, ushering me back out to sea and stuff. But to be honest, I'd rather be a naked stripper than a wall stripper, but that's just because I'm a lazy bastard. Right, question 2 is from @Blaine LFC. Wants to know, you have to marry, sleep, or kill Gav, Grizz, or Matt. Right. I'd have to kill Grizz, just because I couldn't handle him eating biryanis at 4 o'clock in the morning and fucking giving me breaking news, like, you know what I mean, like Jurgen Klopp's changed his underpants. So I'd have to kill Grizz. I'd have to sleep with Matt, because I've always wanted to sleep with a footballer, and he looks just like Danny Ings, and he's got a bit of dough as well. So sleep with him, might buy me a few nice things. And I'd marry Gav, and that's just because I'm twice the size of him, so he'd never give me any shit. I could just backhand him if he was getting on my nerves. And he's always got a bevy to hand, do you know what I mean? You never see it unhappy pisshead, do you? So, there we go. Kill Grizz, sleep with Matt, marry Gav. Right, so question 3 is from @JHiggins3, says, if sex is the best form of exercise, why are there so many fat slags? Well, think how fat they'd be if they weren't getting goosed every week. They must just have like a Greg's loyalty card. Do you know what I mean? The thing with fat slags is they don't care that they're fat. So the more they goose, the more they scoff. So that's all. I mean, I don't know any slags, never met any. And I try not to hang around with fat people. I like to be the fattest person in the room because, you know what I mean, fat people suck, don't they? And question 4 is from Tino LFC. If you were up to your neck in a barrel of shit and I threw a baseball bat at his head, would I duck? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Shit stinks, but 2.5 foot of wood kills. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'd duck. I'm up to my neck and shit. What's the difference of going on my face? Do you know what I mean? I've got bigger problems than fucking... Yeah, I reckon it could even exfoliate the skin. Do you know what I mean? And I am all about the beauty. Question 5 is Andy Private Eye asks, if it's 0 degrees today and the weatherman says it's going to be twice as cold tomorrow, what temperature will it be tomorrow? It'll still be 0 degrees, won't it? You can't multiply a 0, but I mean, just to be sure, I'll put on an extra sweater anyway, and a scarf, like a hipster scarf. You know what those hipsters wear when it's 28 degrees, and you're just like, what's fucking wrong with you? Right, question 6. And this is from Red Dawn, 1892. He wants to know, who scored a hat-trick of penalties at Anfield against Coventry City? Hat-trick of penalties. Right. Shit with stuff like this. Did you hear me on the quiz? That's why I come dead last. I'd have to go with Jan Molby, just because I know he took a lot of penalties, and because he was a big lad, and you know what I mean. I'm a fan. Yeah, it's got to be Jan Molby. I mean, it probably isn't, but if you're not happy with that answer, Red Dawn, fuck off. Question 7. At Jetine, Fit for Fun, what is the best place to get a breakfast in Liverpool? And what's your breakfast of champions? The best place to get a breakfast in Liverpool is at Matt's Mars, but I'm bad. So I'd say the best place to get a breakfast is... Wetherspoons don't do a bad breakfast, but I used to work at Wetherspoons, so maybe I'm a bit biased. But anywhere like that, I mean, let's be honest, mate. Bacon and eggs, sausage, hash browns, stuff like that. I just made myself hungry, but it's just the same wherever you go, really, isn't it? I don't know. It's not like they've got magic pigs that they're getting the bacon from. They all pretty much just get the same shit. And a breakfast of champions would be a wank and a can of Vimto. It's never done me wrong. Do you know what I mean? But then again, I'm special. Right, question 8, and this is from Havisham. And his question is, what exactly is preventing us from closing off our main targets? If money is no option and we fully back Klopp, why the wait, and why can't we seem to get business wrapped up as quick as expected? See, a sensible question at last, a football question. Closing off our main targets is because we just happen to be picking players that are at clubs that don't want to sell to us. Now, that might sound obvious, but Southampton don't like us because they're effectively our feeder club at the moment. And we went round bragging that we already had Van Dijk. So they're proving difficult. Naby Keita, he's proven difficult because their club, the owner of their club is worth £9 billion. He doesn't need money. They've got a project going. We're just picking clubs that are difficult to deal with at the moment. We got Salah. He was one of our first options. So you know what I mean. Just law of averages. We do seem to struggle a bit to get targets over the line at the moment. But with Peter Moores, Michael Edwards, and all that, I think they're decent at the job. So I think they'll get better. And we're not talking about ordering a sandwich. You know what I mean. We're talking about £70 million players and £60 million transfers. It's not just going to happen overnight. Sometimes there's a lot of moving parts. You got to keep a lot of plates spinning at the same time to keep them going. And maybe that's just why it happens. It doesn't just happen to us. Man United have been trying to sign Morata since 1987. Chelsea have been blown out by Bonucci. Who else? Arsenal get blown out by everyone. So it happens to everyone. Like, it looks like City get all their players, but City still wanted Mendy. Still haven't got him yet. So, do you know what I mean? It happens to us all. Question 9. At Sherling Govinda says, if Genie was plan B to Dahoud and Mane to Götze, since you don't always get your first choice targets, who would I have as backups to Van Dijk and Naby Keita? To Van Dijk, I'll be devastated if we don't get him, because I think he's a game changer for us. But I'd sign Koulibaly from Italy. He's big, he's quick. I never used to be a fan of African defenders. They were fast, they were athletic, but they were a bit rash, I thought. Do you know what I mean? But this lad seems to have it all. Maybe he uses his pace a bit to get out of trouble. Do you know what I mean? Which I'd almost prefer a Sami Hyypiä type who doesn't have to run because he knows where the ball's going. But Koulibaly for Van Dijk. And for midfield for Naby Keita, there's not many. I'm not of the notion that we really need another midfielder, to be honest, outside of Naby Keita. I like Oxlade-Chamberlain, so if we go for Oxlade-Chamberlain, I don't mean as his replacement, but I think we'd have enough. Chan, we need to get his contract locked down. That's probably more important than signing anyone, to be honest, or just as important. So there's no real direct replacement for Naby Keita in my eyes. I don't really think we need one. We need a left back, we need a centre back, we need other things. Do you know what I mean? But centre mid we could get by without him. But I'd like the Ox, just because he fills a lot of positions. And question 10 from @TrollHunter. I listen to a lot of Tracy Chapman music. What do you think is his best song? Well, the last time I checked, Tracy Chapman had a vagina. It's been a while though, you never know, people are changing all the time. But I'm a big fan of Tracy Chapman. But you can't go away from the classics, can you? Like Fast Car, tune. Revolution, belter. And what was that one that was it Boyzone done and ruined it? Sorry. Did you sing Sorry? I'm not going to sing it for you because then you'll be sorry. But yeah, then just the classics. She only ever really done one album, didn't she? You know what I mean? Just and then fucked off, lazy bitch. But yeah, she's definitely a bird, mate. Not a fella. She's a handsome woman, but she's still a woman. So that's it, folks. 10 questions. None of them were that bad. My mum probably isn't going to ignore me for a few days, like she did last week after the fingering question. So keep them coming. Hope you enjoy it. Go and have a look on the YouTube channel. Give us your feedback. Get over on Twitter. Give all of those people a follow because they are sound. And let's make magic. Sorry by the face. See you later.